What is going on, everybody? You see a Jaguar back with another video, and I wanted to touch on the Jalen Ramsey situation. It seems like I'm having to make weekly videos on this, and I apologize for my dog's very loud breathing in the background, but, I've been back and forth on the Jalen Ramsey situation. First of all, when all the news broke about him demanding to get traded, I was like, you know what, screw this guy. He don't want to be a part of the Jaguars. Get him off the team. And then I looked at it, and as I calmed down a little bit, I was like, look, we've got to find a way to keep this guy on the team. He's a Hall of Fame talent. We never had a Hall of Fame player in our career. He's the best player on our defense and potentially team. And he's a homegrown talent. We've got to find a way to keep him. And now, just with all his pettiness that he's had, I'm done with him. And I'll tell you guys why, but I'm going to go ahead and say this. If you guys are Jalen Ramsey supporters, if you guys are pro Jalen Ramsey, that's fine. You're probably not going to like what I say in this video, but a lot of people complain. They say, oh, you shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff if you're a part of the media. I'm not a part of the media. I'm a passionate fan talking to other fans, and that's what I am. So here it goes, man. Yesterday, what took me over the edge was after the Jags game and after the 1 o'clock games, Deshaun Watson posts on his Instagram a picture of himself with Jalen Ramsey and his agent, David Mululula. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. And really, when you look at it, it's like, okay, fine. Maybe Jalen Ramsey has his back specialist in Houston, which he might. Who knows? He might. But this was a calculated thing by him, because the thing is, Jalen Ramsey's agent was also in the picture. This was planned. Like, they're trying to piss the Jaguars off in any way possible, I think. The Jaguars have made it firm that they're not trading him. They even said something like, oh, we wouldn't even accept 5 or 6 round or first round picks for Jalen Ramsey. And, I feel like there's going to be something new every week with Jalen Ramsey that's going to him trying to force his way out. First of all, it was the whole back issue stuff. And who knows if it's real or not? I don't know if it's real or not, but literally, I heard Fred Taylor on Jaguars post-game radio talking about how he kind of questions whether or not he truly has a back injury, because back injuries are one of the easiest things to kind of act like you had, just because it's really hard to detect. And, he was kind of calling out Jalen Ramsey on that. So it starts off with the back issues. He still makes the trip out to Denver, but he doesn't make the trip out to Carolina this week, and he's over in Houston. So, but the thing is, like, a lot of people will say, oh, is this Deshaun Watson posting a picture with Jalen Ramsey? Whatever. But, I mean, Deshaun Watson is a division rival's quarterback, and he's also taking it with his agent. A lot of people say, oh, they didn't know that the Twitter went outburst the way it did. Yeah, they did. Literally, this is the agent. If anybody knows how Twitter's going to react, or any PR matter is going to react, it's literally Jalen Ramsey's agent. So, like, Jalen Ramsey does not want to be a part of this team. And it pisses me off, because literally, Jalen Ramsey said in his press conference, like, the game or the day or two after Jalen Ramsey demanded to be traded, and he said, oh, I just want to be the best teammate possible. I just want to win. But guess what? He's not being a good teammate at all. Like, his teammates are getting old with it, man. He's like acting like he's faking a back injury. He's acting like he has a back injury, and like, he's not making himself available. And he says that he doesn't want to be as distracting. Yeah, you don't want to be a distraction. All you want to do is win. Dude, we were 2-0 after that press conference. Now we're 2-1. Like, literally, I'm getting worked up. Whatever. And I put this out on Twitter, like literally in, like, I think it was July, where I basically called Jalen Ramsey out on his antics. I said, look, Jaguar fans are way too good to Jalen Ramsey. All he does is kind of bash the Jaguars on social media. He never backs the Jaguars, whether it be the Titans and Jaguars disputing, and Jalen Ramsey hops on the Titans side, whether it be, Jalen Ramsey hopping on the Houston Texans, on DeAndre Hopkins' Instagram talking about superstars joining up in Houston. He's always talking about teaming up with, Derwin James over on the Chargers. Like, it was pretty clear to me that he didn't want to be in Jacksonville. But at the same time, I said, look, if we pay Jalen Ramsey the money that he deserves, then he will be able to, then whatever, he'll be fine. He'll keep playing for the Jaguars, because money talks and bullshit walks. But, I look at it and he's literally forcing his way out of the Jaguars. What I'd be doing if I were the Jaguars, I would keep him around for a few more weeks just to let him sit out, just put the dagger in him, twist it aside, wait for some, trade offers to come, see at the trade deadline. Is anything good at the trade deadline? No? Well, maybe we'll just wait until before the draft. You know what I mean? We still had the fifth-year option, so we can sit and bitch and moan about it, but he's still going to be sitting there with that contract just hanging out. I mean, this is actually ridiculous, man. I can't stand this guy anymore. He's like probably my least favorite Jaguar ever to play now. I've never seen a guy, I've seen guys get contracts and get fat and happy, but I've never seen a guy that legitimately quit on his team. He quit on his team. Literally after Doug Marrone, after he got all pissed off at the Texans game because Doug Marrone didn't challenge a damn 6-yard pass reception, whatever the hell it was. He's over there feuding with Doug Marrone on the sideline, bitching at him. He's bitching the whole entire drive. He basically almost gets in a physical altercation with Doug Marrone. And after the game, Tom Coughlin has something to say to him. He goes, I don't want to be disrespected like that. Dude, he is literally the ultimate millennial. Like, and I'm a millennial, but this guy is a definition of that. He's over here. You're not above the team. You're not in the right place to do that, dude. Fuck you. Fuck Jalen Ramsey. I don't even care. Sorry, I'm getting a little worked up, but like, it drives me nuts. Jalen Ramsey is in no position to be making any kind of calls on the field, whether it be a challenge, whatever. I mean, I've had my own, disputes about Doug Marrone, about Tom Coughlin, whatever, but I've never seen a guy just literally quit his way on a team. Never seen a guy that's showing up on injury reports just to collect a damn paycheck, acting like he wants to be the best teammate possible. No, you don't. You don't want to be the best teammate possible. Your own teammates are getting sick of you. You don't want to be a distraction. Yeah, you don't want to be a distraction. Yet you're having Deshaun Watson posting Instagram picture with you and your agent. Like, get the hell out of here, man. Tired of it. Let's get a good haul from Jalen Ramsey. I've heard that the Ravens offered like a first rounder, a second rounder, like Hayden Hurst. I don't really like that deal. I've heard that teams have offered some first round picks. I heard the Eagles offered Zach Ertz, but I heard that was that was made up. But you know what? Screw Jalen Ramsey. I'm off the Jalen Ramsey bandwagon. Great player. I would have loved to have him on our team. I would have loved to give him a big paycheck. I was never a fan of him off the field. I've let that be known multiple times. I never got one of his jerseys because I had to like the player. But to actually quit on your team like this, I only wish worse for his career. I hope he gets traded within a division so I can just root against his ass and I can boom when he comes to Jacksonville, whatever. I'm tired of him. I know this is a passionate video, but I'm Duval till I die. Duval versus all y'all. I'm a Jags fan for life. Jags over everything. I'm all about the Jaguar logo at the front of the jersey, not the name on the back. All right? Thank you guys for watching. Go Jags.